bless you. I'm just on really quick because I'm meal prepping and I did a couple of juices. This is my baked chicken and I have some potatoes boiling and I have some vegetables over here on the side. It's kind of hard for me to move everything about to show you, but I'm going to be doing a quick meal prep. So if you are on this broadcast, please join me in doing this. I'm not going to be coming on physically, but I will be doing my meal prep. And this helps me to just stay on point with everything that I have to do. Um, and so, yeah, I'm going to be kind of showing you a little bit of everything that I am doing. It may be a little you know, all over the place, but it'll be all right. So let me know that you are there, and if you meal prep and this helps you with your work week or whatever you want to do to eat healthy, let me know. Let me know if you like doing meal prep. Okay? We have a ministry called Live Well. I'm waiting to see if that channel is going to be deleted this year because YouTube said something about them deleting that channel. So if they delete that channel, then I'm going to be doing our Live Well videos, you know, like this over here until we create another channel. Live Well is about being healthy and living right and living well and doing things that is for your temple, whether it's getting rest or anything that has anything to do with living well. That's what we're talking about here. And so that's what I'm going to be sharing on today. Just a little something of how we can prep for our work week or whatever you have. Now, this is some chicken right here that I had cooked frozen. Y'all, this chicken is so tender. And this is the dark meat. I took drumsticks. Oh my God, they are so tender. When I tell you, I'm in my night clothes, so I'm not going to be coming on the camera. But y'all, these are so tender, so juicy. I've been cooking these for years. When I used to be on a health journey, and this is how I would do my chicken, because you know most people say, you know, chicken is dry or whatever. You have to know how to do it, okay? And so this was already pre-seasoned, and I did cook it frozen because when you cook it frozen, that causes all of the juice to stay in it as it's cooking, okay? All right. So real quick, I have some vegetables right here that was boiling. It's a strainer underneath here, and I just put it on top of water. Let's see if I could turn it around. I just put it on top. It's a strainer at the bottom, and I just put it, the whole bag of this. Now, I know that a lot of people think these are gross. Oh my goodness, I used to think that. Okay, y'all see my juices over there that I made? Okay, so the mixed vegetables is going to be what I'm going to have. Y'all let me know that y'all are there because I don't see any comments in the comment section. So let me know that you are there because I'm doing this, and this will be on our YouTube page later. Over there, I have some food that is thawing out. I'm going to do a gumbo for later on, and just so I could have something versatile to eat like later. But I can eat the same thing over and over, especially when you're being healthy. So what I'm getting ready to do right now is, first of all, I'm going to turn off my mixed vegetables. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put my mixed vegetables in this bowl right here, because that there is where I'm getting ready to season everything. I'm going to, and you don't have to do a whole lot, y'all. I'm telling you, when you are dealing with you want the food to stay as perfect as it is. It's already perfect. You don't want to do too much to it. So I'm coming over here, gonna scrape all of the extra stuff. Now I know this may seem like a lot, but this is for a week worth of about a couple of weeks of food, you know, maybe a week or so. So I usually don't put anything like butter on the inside of this. Okay, I usually don't, because if you're trying to have a low fat diet, I've never done it in the past, because this is really good without it. You don't really need any butter or anything. But today, I am just going to go ahead and put some on, just a little bit on the whole bowl, so that way the whole bowl. But I usually don't. Okay, usually never do. So I just so happen to buy some butter, and I want to use the sticks for something. But I usually don't put butter. If you are trying to do a no fat or low fat diet, you definitely, especially if you want to lose weight. I don't want to lose weight because I've lost a lot of weight. I'm very thin now and I'm good. But the fat is not for you not eliminating fat. It's not for you to just be have no fat in your diet, but it's also for you to be able to have your heart be healthy. Okay, so I'm going to just mix this up in here, just a little butter for this whole thing. That's enough butter for this whole thing. You really don't need any butter in this at all, because for some reason, when I was a kid, I used to hate these vegetables. But y'all, they taste so good and so sweet. Okay, let me know if you like mixed vegetables now. I don't know what they did, or I just fell in love with them as I got older. But I buy the big bag of this, and it's a huge bag. I threw the bag away. I'm going to show you the name of the bag. And if I don't know nothing else, I'm going to always buy this bag in my fridge, because it's so easy for my diet. And if you're going to you know, be healthy and eat right, you don't necessarily have to work out to prep your food. Prepping your food is just to help you to control your diet. A lot of people would just lose weight if they would just control their diet. Okay, you see that butter is starting to melt all throughout there. It's just going to give it a little taste of something that is going to be extra good. Now I know my meat don't look like it have a lot of seasoning on it, but y'all, it was already pre-seasoned, and trust me, it is seasoned. It just wasn't brown, because we don't brown our food when we bake it. Okay, so the chicken has been baked. All I can tell you is, however Chick-fil-A do their chicken, they have to do it like this, because it just be so good. Okay, and that's how this chicken is. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm using a Tony's in it, and what you got to put is garlic. It's not gonna be right, garlic powder without garlic powder. That butter and that garlic powder makes it taste so good. Okay, I promise you, this is so delicious. All right. Okay, I don't want to keep you too long, but I just wanted to show you how and what I do to prep my food. And this is just one of the meal preps that I do. Okay, so over here, I have some potatoes going in there. The potatoes, you use that instead of, you use either the potatoes or you use something like a rice. Since you're not going to use rice, then we're going to go with the potatoes, okay? So this is how our meal preps is going to be. Let's go a little bit. go with these. We're gonna move these out the way. I had a lot of these bowls, and my mama convinced me to give them away when I moved. But honey, I should have never listened to her, because these containers they already had. It was like you open them up like this, and they closed up, and they were the right size for food. So I had to go buy containers. So this is how I'm going to meal prep the food. Just put, you know, you need your vegetables. I'm going to take one potato, and you could take the potato, watch this, and because it's going to be a perfect carb without you having to do nothing to it. Now you can put butter on it when you reheat it. You could do what you feel like doing, honey. And so you're gonna come over here, grab us some, look, you ain't hardly gotta do nothing. While you washing dishes, prep your food, because that's, you doing everything at one time. Now I think this potato, I could use a potato and a half, because I do a lot of cardio. So I want another potato, and I'm gonna just do a potato and a half. So that's, and you could just go ahead, because you don't want to eat too little unless you're trying to lose weight. Okay, I'm not trying to lose weight. In order to maintain your weight but eat healthy, you can eat a good amount of food if you're trying to maintain. Okay, and I'm going to just put my meat. You want to make sure you're getting enough protein, so I want to put enough. That's a whole plate of food right there. Okay. You just take that. You want to put some butter on that, you could put it on now, or you could wait until you get your butter later, honey. But we just do the same thing. And I usually do it in the assembly line. I usually put everything. So I'm doing 2 scoops of this because I'm trying to maintain. I don't want to lose weight. I'm going to take me a potato. Just being that they were already boiled, the whole potato. Look. Now, I usually use a potato, a sweet potato, or this, but it's just very healthy. Not a lot of butters or anything or oils. Y'all, that container is burning my hand. Hold up. Okay, see, I would usually be doing this in an assembly line. Let me turn it up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, you make room for your meat on the side. Now I'm doing this, I'm eating healthy because I'm going to work out, right? Okay, so I'm going to put less, because those containers, you could always use them for something else, okay? Now, I'm getting ready to get me some glass containers, because these containers, they're not supposed to be heated up, okay? But that's what they say. So I know, let me just take some of these potatoes out of there so they won't be so hot. And let me just turn that fire off. Turn the fire off so the potatoes won't be too hot in them plastic containers. They say it releases something in the plastic containers. So I know my vegetables are not as hot as these potatoes are. I'm gonna let those potatoes cool off some, honey, because I don't want to activate what's ever in that plastic. Okay, this is what's so good about having informational videos. We do informational videos so we can learn how and what we are supposed to be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put me 2 servings of this on the side, and then we're gonna go ahead and put our chicken, because when we put the potatoes, put your chicken. I think this was one, y'all, and the juice. I'm gonna take the juice and pour it on top of the potatoes. The juice from the chicken is just so delicious. So I'll wait till my potatoes kind of cool off, and I'll put them here. And that's how you just prep your food, where you can do everything so easily. And again, I was telling you guys, I did some juice. Y'all, I was doing juices to where they could be more like medicine. And the juices that I did, I have them over here. Let's see if I could show them to you. Honey, my nose had been draining and just draining. These are all my juices, okay? And when I tell you my nose have been draining and inflammation comes out in a form of drainage. So whenever you have inflammation, and you're juicing or you're doing something like that, it's going to be able to help you. Y'all, this chicken is so good. I'm trying not to eat it because I want my food to be. And if you ever decide that you want, you got food and you don't want it to go bad, go ahead and just boil all of your potatoes, because guess what? You can always freeze that in containers like you do your rice. I freeze my rice in containers. You know you're going to eat your potatoes later. You just don't want them to go bad on your counters. You go ahead and you just boil them all. I think I have 12, usually do about 14 dinners. So I usually will use a whole pack of potatoes. Okay? And so I got the potatoes out of there. And you could put them in cold water so they can stop cooking. Let me do that. Cold water makes your food stop cooking. As long as they are hot, they're going to keep on cooking. So, but you want to kind of, let's see. All right. So this is how I do my meal prep, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put my the other potatoes in these really quick. And again, that is a very healthy meal. You know, like a lot of times we think something don't look good because we use a lot of gravies and stuff like that. Honey, this is the way you have to eat for your heart and your arteries to be right. Don't worry about all that gravy and stuff. Yeah, this is I eat like that when I want to go around people, then I can eat like that every now and then, but this is the way you want to eat on a regular basis, okay? Where your food is working inside of your body. And I kind of think I was gonna say if I work on this side, I'll do it faster. Probably will. Let me see if I can do this, and you guys can still see what I'm doing without me having to come on to the camera. Yeah, you can still see what I'm doing, so that will be perfect. Yeah, and my potatoes. You put my potatoes over it. I'm gonna use those potatoes to the juice to go on top of my potatoes in that. So at least I have a little juice. Okay, okay, my scoop is over there. And I know that you already got it. You got what I'm doing, but just for the sake of the video, for those that may just come on late, I'm doing 2 scoops of this. How many servings you want? If you're dieting, you don't want 2 scoops. You want to do 1, okay? So look how fast that goes when you are doing it like an assembly line. See? And to me, you clean your kitchen up only one time when you do it this way. You ain't gotta keep on, washing your dishes all the time, cooking every day. You do it like this and you're good. Now, I used to cook in bulk like this for my children, and that's how they always had a home cooked meal. And what I would do is I would freeze the other part of the food. I would freeze half of the food. Because I knew after 2 days they're not going to eat all that food, so I will freeze the rest of the pot and put that in the freezer for the next week. And next week I will cook one time and then take out the other food that I already frozen. So see, this for me really works. So I need some more food from them. Let me get a little bit from everybody. I gotta borrow. Gotta borrow. Try to keep the portions pretty much the same. Okay. So here, I'm gonna get my potatoes. Remember, we want to do a potato. And you could just take them and cut them all up if you want to, you know, in the pot itself. And if you want to just make it that much faster, because this is, you're going to chew this food. You ain't got to worry about how it looks. You're going to be eating it. So put that over. Put another one in there. Very convenient. All I can tell you is thank me later. This is how you're supposed to eat. And if you want to lose weight, you will lose. You don't even, I mean, if you could just do some cardio, like maybe 30 minutes, 3 times a week, if you eat like this, without all the sodas, and start drinking water, don't drink beverages, even if the beverage is healthy. You know, like a lot of people don't understand, even with juicing, that's calories. So if you say you on a 1,500 calorie diet and you trying to lose weight, well, if you drinking half of your calories, and when you drink stuff, you're not going to be full because it's already went through the chumming process. It's called chumming, when you break your food down in your body. Okay, so if you are not, if you are drinking a lot of shakes or juices and you're not losing weight, because they have a lot of calories in it. So you have to take into consideration. See, I didn't juice those for calories. I juiced that for being medicine. I'm using the juice that I have over there, those bottles of juices. I'm using it as 1 shot of medicine. And it's probably too potent for it to be that big, so I'm thinking about breaking them up and to make them smaller, or just take one of them out per week to use it for medicine all week long. But it's going to be for medicine purposes, for my body to release all of the inflammation. And inflammation is something that takes time, and inflammation can always be reaccumulated through your practices and what you eat. So it's not a one-time thing that you do to release inflammation. Inflammation is something that you have to continue to eat right so that your body won't develop inflammation. Okay, so gonna wait and go ahead and get a couple of pieces of this potato over here. I think I need about 2 more. And see, I only have maybe about 5 or 6 of them left over. I could eat a baked potato for lunch with something good on it. You didn't waste it. You could always use a baked potato for lunch with some sour cream on it and all of your vegetables and stuff. And that way you could have your lunches ready for the week as well, because I usually do lunch, breakfast, and dinner. The reason that I prep my food is because, well, first of all, I minister, and when I minister a lot, I just need to open up the refrigerator and eat something besides having to go minister and then come back and then have to go cook. And y'all know I do not like washing dishes, so I have to wash dishes at least once a week in my kitchen. And it's hard to prep sometimes when you're backed up on everything. Like today, I really needed to work out, but because I work out every other day, and I didn't get to work out yet because I wanted to hurry up and prep and do some juices, and that way my food could be done, and then I ain't got nothing to worry about. Because what's the purpose of you working out and you not eating right, and then you starving for something and hurry up and go eat something that's junk, that it's not going to work for you. Okay. Now I promise you, if you put a little butter on this, if you're healthy, a little bit butter is not gonna hurt. But try to get in the practice of not needing stuff like butters and stuff. Try to get in the practice of not needing all of that. Okay. Because you can get all of that out of your bloodstream and you won't even need butter. I don't need butter for none of this. I never did put butter in it. I said, well, let me just put a little butter. I just recently bought some sugar a couple of days ago, some brown sugar, because I don't have sugar in my house. All right. So now this is the chicken. We're just going to do the same thing. Put the chicken. I'm going to put the chicken. Now all I did was bake the chicken 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other side, y'all. You don't, and the chicken be frozen, and it's cooking while it's frozen, so that's what also makes it moist. But when you pre-season all of this, it's like the season is set in. And so, and listen, if I have some left over, you could make a baked potato with this. Chop the chicken up and put that on top of a baked potato for your lunch. Okay? Let me try to see how much I got. Y'all see this? This is some good eating here, honey. And I'm telling you that this juice is going to do wonders on top of that potato. And I used to have meals in the fridge, and I wouldn't want to eat that. And then for a little while, I wouldn't eat it. I would be eating something else. So when I go back to eat, I'd be like, oh, this is good. I don't know why I didn't eat this earlier. And so you be forgetting how good it was. And you might just want to take a little break and eat something else. But when you go back to eating what you already know is good, honey, I'm going to put this on that one, okay? So I want to take this juice. Look at this juice. I'm going to pour a little bit on each. King, my dog is down there looking for some of this, y'all. Woo, that juice looks so good. Y'all, the chicken is just delicious. You heard me? The reason why I like to do these kind of videos is because I know a lot of people are online and they're doing all of this. And I'm not going to knock them for doing the, working out and everything. But this has to be a way of life. Some people is doing this for vanity reasons. When I started ministering, I kind of started neglecting myself. I still like to eat healthy, so I just was drinking juices because I didn't have time to cook. And then when I thought back, I said, if I don't take care of myself, ain't nobody going to take care of me, honey. And I started thinking about that. I say you can't give so much to the degree that you can't give too much where you can't take care of yourself. And that's when I started thinking about that. So this is how we roll, y'all. Okay, this big old pan makes it all the difference in the world because it makes it so easy. Now, yes, you might, I don't have a lot to clean up because I was already cleaning up while I was doing all of this. So, yeah. So here we go. I want to take first of all, I want y'all to take a look at it, and then I'm going to take a picture for those that come back and watch the replay so they could see the caption. And this is going to help you. And if this helps you in any way, bring any kind of value to your life in any way, please just let us know in the comment section, because I don't do this for me. I'm in my bath clothes. Trust me, I am sitting here minding my own business. Y'all say, you know what, let me hurry up and record this to encourage somebody that you can do it, honey. You can do it. How? All you have to do is make up your mind that you're going to eat healthy and whatever, and you can do it. And so I'm here to encourage you. There are other people that are trying to encourage you, and this is not a quick fix. And you could work out all day long and look in the mirror, and sometimes you don't see nothing happening because it's not a quick fix. And remember, it's more for your health than anything. Okay, remember that. It's more, let me move this out the way so you guys can see more of it. Okay, it's more for your health than it is for anything else, guys. Remember that. So just, if you just working out just to do it because everybody else is doing it, then that's the wrong thing to do. Do this because it's the right thing to do, and you're going to feel better. Okay? I have been taking some black seed oil. It's really good for you guys. Okay? So this is what we have so far. I'm trying to move everything out the way so you all could see it. And I'm going to close my containers up and go on about my business. Now, what I do is I just put them in the fridge, in a freezer, and I take one out per night, overnight, for the next day. Usually, I warm them up frozen. That's what I usually do. I usually warm them up frozen. Okay. I'm getting to the place where I've been warming my food up in on the stove instead of in the microwave. So that's something else we want to try to get away from, those microwaves. So this is my meal prep, guys. This is my meal prep. I wanted to hurry up and do this, and this didn't take that long, okay? And again, I made me some juices, and this is 2 cups. I didn't fill it up because this is 2 cups. I measured it. It looked like it got everything. It looked like it's gross because it got a lot of stuff in this. But I looked at this not as a juice to taste good. This is really, everything in this is medicine. Everything is going to be medicine for your body, okay? So, and I may just drink half of it. I don't think I'm going to drink because it's so strong that it's so strong, y'all. When I took it, it was like burning the inside. That's how strong, but that's what you want, okay? Because you want it to help you to feel good and to take out all of the impurities. Well, when you take that, it's like a shot, okay? So this is what I have right here for you. I hope and pray to God that this video blessed you and added value to your life in some kind of way, shape, or form. Hopefully that you will give it a try. I'm trying to show you how the food looks. And trust me, you won't be upset about it. You will not be upset about trying this very meal. If you try this actual meal, let me know. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Live well, because Jesus is the living well.